Have you got my question?
Yes, sir.
So tell me what we have covered during our last lecture.
Introduction to teacher. Vision, mission, objective, and quality of
Very good.
policy.
Uh-huh.
Examination scheme.
Mm, very good.
Assignment question about the
Correct.
title.
Uh-huh.
Central idea of unit. Unit objects.
Hmm.
Outcomes.
Correct. And had we reached up to the last slide of this presentation? Had we reached up to the last slide of this current presentation, whichever is visible to you? Yes or no? Last slide is 23rd slide, where we had seen start writing notes, right?
Yes, sir.
Huh. Okay, so once again I will scroll quickly so that you will remember what we have studied during our last lecture, and after that we will move towards our actual discussion. So in our last or earlier lectures, I had asked you to prepare one notebook for our subject. So have all of you prepared notebooks?
Yes, sir.
Huh. Have you started writing?
Yes, sir.
Very good. Okay. I hope all of you have started writing, and you're understanding the track on which we are going to travel during this semester. So you'll start your writing with this B1, as I had told earlier, then this B2, then B3 will be the subject syllabus, examination scheme, then presentation skill, that is first unit, then second one is group discussion, third one is personal interview, then fourth one is writing practices second, then fifth one is induction to soft skills. And during our last lectures we have gone through details of each unit to some extent, okay. And after that there is list of recommended books, then about the title of the subject, that is the next is B5, that is about the central idea of the subject, then B6 importance of the subject in the course, then B7 is about the subject objectives we have studied what the objectives are, then B8 is subject outcomes, then part C, which is related to our first unit, there we have to write the syllabus of first unit initially, which is visible on the screen. After that, C2 is assignment questions or MCQs. So incoming ISC examination. Have you got the timetable of ISC examination?
Yes, sir.
First, huh.
Sir.
So since when is it going to be started?
19.
I think 5th of July, no?
So the unit test.
युनिट टेस्ट 19 ला सांगितले.
अच्छा, युनिट टेस्ट सांगितले, ठीक आहे. Okay. So what type of questions can be asked on this first unit? It is visible on the screen, okay. And there are less chances of physical test, means presenting in college physically and attending the test. That's why it will be of MCQ type, the way in which you have appeared for earlier ISC examinations, okay. So this type of questions will not be there, but you will prepare, okay. Excuse me. Well, sorry for the disturbance. Um, then C3 is about the title of the unit. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then C4 is about the central idea of the unit. Then C5 is about the importance of the unit in subject syllabus. Then C6 is about the unit objectives and unit outcomes. And after that, at the end, we had moved towards this last slide, and whereby we have seen that we have to start writing the notes as per the PDF uploaded in our faculty diary. Is that clear? Yes or no? Huh. So now our actual discussion starts regarding the first unit. So what is the first unit? I'll scroll back so that you will understand. What is our first unit?
Presentation skill.
Presentation skills. So I will share another screen and we'll be together for discussion of the concepts related to unit 1. Okay. So is my new screen visible?
Yes, sir.
So what do you find on the screen now? It is the same PDF which has been uploaded in your faculty diary. Are you clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So here we can see our unit 1 is presentation skills. And in that 1.1 is pronunciation, intonation, stress and rhythm. Okay, so basically let me ask you, what is the relationship between presentation and pronunciation? Do you find any connection between pronunciation and presentation? Initially, in our first lecture itself, we have learned different forms of professional oral communication. Do you remember?
Yes, sir. Yes,
So,
sir.
which are those forms? Interpersonal talk, then
Presentations, meetings,
correct,
speeches,
presentations, meetings,
Speeches.
speeches,
interviews,
very good, interviews,
Interviews.
correct,
group discussions.
group discussions, very good. So, one of those forms, one of those forms of professional oral communication, as we have seen, is presentations. And we call it as oral communication. So, oral communication is equal to pronunciation. Is that simple calculation understandable? Are you getting or not?
Yes, sir.
So, usually people use two methods for expressing their thoughts. One method is oral and another is written method. And third is non-verbal communication, we can say. So here we are dealing with oral communication. That's why what pronunciation is and how it matters, how it impacts in or how it influences presentations, we have to learn. Okay, so can anyone brief, can anyone explain what pronunciation is? What is pronunciation? Already all of us know what is it, what do we call it in Marathi, right? Tell me, what do you call it in Marathi?
उच्चार.
उच्चार, करेक्ट, व्हेरी गुड. मग आपण उच्चार करत असतो म्हणजे नेमकं काय करत असतो?
Produce sound.
Correct, we produce sounds. So my next question is, which sounds do we produce? So basically we need to move towards the smallest element of language. Now tell me, which is the smallest
Alphabet.
element? Correct, very good. Alphabets, right? Or you call them as letters. Those alphabets or letters can be called as sounds. Are you clear?
Yes.
For example, I will tell you two series, or there are two series of letters. One starts with A and ends with R, and another starts with K and ends with N. Do you know it? Maybe in our first standard, second standard, we have learned those alphabets in Devanagari script. It is which is used in Marathi or Hindi, right?
Yes.
हा.
Yes, sir.
मग आपण कोणते आवाज शिकलोय त्याच्यामध्ये? अ पासून तर आ पर्यंत कोणते आहेत?
Sure.
हा, स्वर आहेत ते.
Vowel sound.
करेक्ट. वी कॉल देम ॲज वॉवल साऊंड्स. आपल्याला माहित आहे की मग अ, आ, इ, ई, उ, ए, ऐ, ओ, औ, अम आणि आहा, राईट? And there is another series starts with k, ख, g to
Vyanjan.
correct. Correct. It is called as the series of consonants, or in Marathi Vyanjana. So whenever such vowel sounds and consonant sounds come together, syllables or words are formed. बघ, आपण हे पुढे शिकणार आहोत. आणि आपल्याला पण माहिती आहे की शब्द हे काय असतात, तर सिम्पली दे आर ग्रुप्स और कलेक्शन्स ऑफ लेटर्स, अँड दोज लेटर्स कॅन बी आयदर वॉवल्स और कॉन्सोनंट्स और मिक्स. आर यू क्लिअर?
Yes, sir.
हां. तर मग आपल्याला बेसिकली तिथून सुरुवात करणं गरजेचं आहे. ट्राय टू अंडरस्टँड. ओके. अँड इन इंग्लिश ऑल्सो वी हॅव लर्न द लेटर्स. हाऊ मेनी लेटर्स आर देअर इन इंग्लिश? Total letters, sounds.
26.
24, 26.
Correct. There are 26 letters and there are total 44 sounds in English. Okay, so you will be confused a little. Letters are 26 and how come those sounds are 44? So there we need to understand that out of those 26 letters, there are total 21 consonant sounds and remaining 5 are vowel sounds. Can you tell which vowel sounds are there in English?
A, E, I, O, U.
Correct, very good. A, E, I, O and U. But beyond that, we need to understand that there are some combined vowels in English. For example, I. I means not Marathi I, but I will tell you one example. Kite. K-I-T-E. Okay. What is the meaning of this word? Kite.
Patanga.
पतंग. करेक्ट, व्हेरी गुड. मग काईट या शब्दाच्या उच्चारामध्ये आ आणि ई हे एकत्र आलेले आहेत, राईट? आई, काई, क अधिक आ अधिक ई अधिक ट और टी. आर यू क्लिअर?
Yes.
हां.
Yes.
मग असे आपले एकूण 5 स्वर प्लस असे जोड स्वर मिळून एकूण 20 साऊंड्स होतात. लक्षात. त्यालाच आपण डिफ्थॉंग्स असं म्हणतो. मे बी यू हॅव लर्न्ड इन युअर अर्लियर स्टँडर्ड्स. ओके. तर बेसिकली that understanding is necessary for good pronunciation. My second question, what is the relationship between good pronunciation and presentation? Is it required? Is good pronunciation required for effective presentation?
Yes.
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 So obviously, yes, we can say. There cannot be another answer for this question. So until and unless our pronunciations are clear, the next person cannot understand us. Or if that next person understands us, that will be partial understanding, not complete understanding. Are you clear? So basically, as the professionals, as the engineers, we need to have the skill of pronouncing words properly. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
हां. सो युअर क्वेश्चन माइट बी दॅट, सर मग आम्ही किती शब्दाचे उच्चार शिकून घ्यायचे? इंग्लिशमध्ये काही कमी शब्द आहेत काय? असा प्रश्न असू शकतो की नाही कदाचित तुमचा. मग त्याच्यावर माझं उत्तर तुम्हाला हे आहे, कमीत कमी जे शब्द तुम्हाला वापरावे लागतात, पुन्हा पुन्हा वापरावे लागतात किंवा प्रेझेंटेशनमध्ये तुम्हाला वापरायचे आहेत, त्या तरी शब्दांचे प्रोनाउन्सिएशन्स क्लिअर माहीत पाहिजे, क्लिअरली प्रोनाऊन्स करता आले पाहिजेत. बिकॉज people judge on the basis of how you speak. Do you agree with me? Hello.
Yes, sir.
May it be presentation, may it be group discussion, may it be an interview, may it be telephonic talk, may it be interpersonal talk, may it be speeches. People every time judge you and they form some frame, some image of you on the basis of your pronunciations. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Or simply how educated you are. What is your background? What is your psychological state? Yes or no? Everything is counted through our pronunciations, through our tone, through our stress, through our intonation patterns, through our clarity of speech, through our ability to pronounce clearly. Are you clear? That's why you have to concentrate on your pronunciations. If there are some problems, you have to go for pronouncing English words at least, because it is the need. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Huh. Here again, try to understand one thing. Silence may not be the appreciated aspect in all those situations of oral communication. कळतंय? Can anyone appreciate silence? If we are in group discussion, if we are in interview, if we are standing in front of people for presentation, will our silence be accepted, be appreciated?
No, sir.
No, sir.
That's why we have to twist our tongue. See, our tongue also has habits. Are you getting or not? मग तुम्ही म्हणाल सर असं कुठं असते काय, जिभेला कुठं सवय असते काय? तुम्ही सांगा मला. तुमच्यापैकी किती जण शब्द हा नीटपणे उच्चारू शकतात सांगा? आंत्रप्रेन्युअरशिप, आंत्रप्रेन्युअरशिप त्याला म्हणतो आपण उद्योजकता, राईट? किती जण उच्चारू शकतात? सर आमच्यासाठी हा शब्द नवीन आहे, आम्ही कधीच उच्चारला नाही. कधी काही जणांचं असं म्हणणं असेल कदाचित ऐकलेलं पण नाही, आहे की नाही? मग जिभेला सवय नको का त्याची तसे शब्द उच्चारण्याची? पाहिजे की नको? आणि आपण जो असतोय विद्यार्थी कसे असतोय माहिती का? फक्त वाचायचं, लिहायचं, वाचायचं आणि लिहायचं आणि सर्टिफिकेट घ्यायचं, पासिंग सर्टिफिकेट घ्यायचं, डिग्री घ्यायची. पण इथं कुठंतरी हे जे बोलणं आहे ते निग्लेक्ट होतंय आपल्याकडून. आपल्या जिभेला सवय लागत नाही शब्द उच्चारण्याची. मग काय करायचं? तर त्याच्यावर एक पर्याय आहे की whenever there is no one at your home, or if there are people in your home, go on the terrace, okay, and have one piece of paper on which English matter is there, and keep on pronouncing those words loudly, and that practice will make you confident as far as these pronunciations are concerned. बघा एकदा करून, तुमचा आत्मविश्वास नक्की वाढेल. किंवा जेव्हा कधी तुम्ही इंग्लिश काही ऐकत आहे, मे बी न्यूज ऑर वॉट एव्हर, ट्राय टू इमिटेट देम, ट्राय टू फॉलो देम, ट्राय टू कॉपी देम. कसं उच्चारतोय तसंच उच्चारायचं, कॉपी करायची. नकल करतो की नाही आपण घरातल्या मोठ्या माणसांची वगैरे किंवा भावाची वगैरे, करतो की नाही? तो जसं म्हणेल तसंच आपण म्हणत असतो त्याच्या मागे, राईट? That same principle of imitating or copying is applicable for improvement of our pronunciations. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
उद्यापासून करणार का 5 मिनिटं?
Yes. Yes.
करा तसं. आणि अजून पण ही प्रॅक्टिस आरशासमोर करा. स्नेहल दळवे, ओके. ही प्रॅक्टिस कुठं करणार? इन फ्रंट ऑफ द मिरर. तुम्ही म्हणाल काय सांगताय सर, कशासाठी करायचं आज? सांगा बघू कशासाठी करायचं.
Practice साठी.
हां, आपण बोलताना कसे दिसतो आहे की नाही हे पण कुठंतरी आपल्याला पाहावं लागतं आरशामध्ये. बघा, तुम्हाला त्याच्यातून पण कॉन्फिडन्स येईल. किंवा लोक आपल्याला बघणार आहेत बोलताना, तर हे सगळं शिकून घ्या, कसं बोलायचं, कसा उच्चार करायचा. अँड यू हॅव मेनी थिंग्स टू सपोर्ट यू. You have YouTube, through which you can have different talks in English. You can watch those talks. Yes or no? There are different applications in smartphone like Google Text to Speech or check pronunciation. If you type that specific word in that application, you will get to know its pronunciation. त्याचा आवाज येईल तुम्हाला. समजा मला असं वाटतं की एखादा शब्द त्याचा उच्चार मला माहीत नाही, तर त्या शब्दाचं करेक्ट स्पेलिंग टाईप करा त्या प्रोव्हाइडेड स्पेसमध्ये, अँड यू विल गेट टू नो हाऊ टू प्रोनाउन्स दॅट स्पेसिफिक वर्ड. अँड दॅट इज पॉसिबल विथ द हेल्प ऑफ दोज सॉफ्टवेअर्स विच आय हॅव रिसेंटली टोल्ड. आर यू क्लिअर?
Yes, sir.
हां, एवढं लक्षात घ्या की प्रेझेंटेशनमध्ये आपल्याला जिंकायचं आहे आणि जिंकण्यासाठी जे जे लागतंय ते करायचं आहे. आर यू क्लिअर?
Yes.
आणि मागे मी जेव्हा बोलत होतो तुम्हाला की तुम्हाला असं सांगितलं की उद्या प्रेझेंटेशन द्यायचं आहे, समजा पहिलीतल्या विद्यार्थ्यांसमोर द्यायचं आहे, तर तुम्ही यू विल नॉट प्रिपेअर मच. बट वेन एव्हर यू आर गोइंग टू deliver that presentation for some higher authorities, okay, before the management, before the governing body, that time you have to prepare a lot, okay. And this presentation will be successful only when your presentations or your pronunciations are clear. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
ओके, तर याच्याबद्दल आपण बऱ्याचशा गोष्टी डिस्कस केलेल्या आहेत. विल गो लाईन बाय लाईन फॉर दिस डिस्कशन. ओके, आय विल हायलाइट द पार्ट. Who will read? I'm giving you one opportunity to pronounce. I'd like to see how you pronounce. Someone please go ahead and read the highlighted part on the screen. I'm waiting. Someone. बघा, हे एक असतंय बघा आपलं. पुढे कोण जाणार?
Shall I, sir?
Yes, please. Very good.
Punctuation is the oral activity for producing sound,
Uttering. Say
uttering
it.
word, sentence, etc. Good and understandable
pronunciation.
Pronunciation is one of the key aspect of effective communication. In English, there is a long list of words which have largely similar spellings. Pronunciation.
Spellings / pronunciations.
But different meanings. People with good English pronunciation are usually understood by others.
Correct.
The people with poor pronunciation are not understood properly. Even though they are good at grammar,
Correct.
people with poor pronunciation may avoid oral communication with others. Such people usually experiences social isolation, employment difficulties,
Hmm.
and limited opportunities of growth.
Correct.
We usually
Judge.
we usually judge people by the way they speak, and so learns with
Learners. And so
learners
learners.
with
Huh.
poor pronunciation may be judged as incompetent and uneducated, or to be lacking in knowledge.
Huh.
The people who learn English as a second language usually find difficulties about pronunciation.
Very good. What is your name?
Shraddha Birazar.
Good. Okay. Good that you have taken initiative. So, my next question: have you understood what you have learned, what you have read from this paragraph? Okay, or we'll go line by line. Pronunciation is the oral activity. We can understand it is oral activity. So basically there are 5 or 6 speech organs. Do you know our speech organs? Organs म्हणजे काय? अवयव. Correct. And speech organs म्हणजे बोलण्यासाठी, आवाजांच्या निर्मितीसाठी, उच्चारांसाठी वापरले जाणारे अवयव.
Tongue.
Correct. Very good. Tongue. Next.
Throat, our mouth.
Correct. What more? Okay.
Lips.
Lips. Correct. Very good. What more? What is here?
Kantha.
Kantha. Correct. It is called as vocal cords. Okay. Very good. And our nasal cavities. Yes or no? Even our lungs. Okay. What do you mean by lungs? You know our respiratory system. करेक्ट. फुफ्फुस किंवा श्वसन संस्था या पण गोष्टी गरजेच्या आहेत फॉर प्रोनाउन्सिएशन. डू यू एग्री विथ मी?
Yes, sir.
हां. जे कोणी ॲग्री करत नाही त्यांनी एक गोष्ट करा. टेक युअर 2 fingers, होल्ड युअर टंग अँड ट्राय टू स्पीक. इज इट पॉसिबल?
No.
Okay, second experiment. Close your lips like this, okay, and try to speak. Is it possible?
No, sir.
Okay, close your nose with your fingers and try to speak. Try to pronounce clearly. Is it possible?
No.
No.
So it means that all these things, and basically it is air stream mechanism. Pronunciation is nothing but it is airstream mechanism. We can understand what air is and what stream is, right? Or you can do again one simple experiment. Take your palm in front of your mouth and keep on talking. You will find that air is hitting your palm. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
So simply production of sounds requires air, which is provided by our lungs basically and by nose. Try to understand. So pronunciation is the oral activity. Now concentrate on the screen. Pronunciation is the oral activity of producing sounds or uttering words. To utter म्हणजे उच्चारणे. It is one verb. Try to understand. Sentences, etc. Good and understandable pronunciation is one of the key aspects of effective communication. चांगला उच्चार आणि समजण्यायोग्य उच्चार या गोष्टी गरजेच्या आहेत. कशासाठी? तर इफेक्टिव्ह कम्युनिकेशनसाठी, परिणामकारक संभाषणासाठी. In English, there is a long list of words which have largely similar spellings or pronunciations but different meanings. मग इंग्लिशमध्ये असेल किंवा मराठीमध्ये असेल असे अनेक शब्द आहेत की ज्यांचे उच्चार हे बहुतेक सारखे आहेत, but there are much differences as far as their meanings are concerned. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
आता इथंच बघा एक शब्द आता श्रद्धा वाचत होत्या आणि याचा उच्चार श्रद्धांनी कसा केला होता? एक्सपेक्ट्स की असं काहीतरी केला होता, राईट? मग मी त्याच्यावरूनच तुम्हाला एक दुसरी स्क्रीन शेअर करून दाखवतो सो दॅट यू विल अंडरस्टँड इट बेटर. माझी स्क्रीन दिसते सगळ्यांना?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Which word have I typed here?
Aspect.
Aspects. Then there is one more word.
Expect.
Expect.
Accept.
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 Are you able to pronounce these 4 words separately in a clear manner?
Yes.
Aspect.
Sir.
उच्चार करा कोणीतरी.
Aspect.
Expect.
Accept.
Expect.
Accept.
Accept. Accept.
Correct. So pronouncing the right word in right manner at right occasion is necessary for effective communication. Otherwise, there will be confusions among the listeners. Are you clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
किंवा तुम्हाला अजून शब्द सांगतो की आपण जे नेहमी वापरतो. Such words are called as homophones. अशा शब्दांना काय म्हणायचं? Homophones.
Homophone.
Homo means one, phone means sound. Are you clear? समान उच्चार, एकच उच्चार जवळपास असणारे शब्द. And you will find a long list of such words which are usually confusing or people get confused while pronouncing them, while using them. So Google it out, homophones. Okay, what will you Google out? काय सर्च करणार गुगल मध्ये?
Homophones.
homophones सर्च करा, you will find a long list. मग त्याच्यामधलेच काही तुम्हाला सांगतोय बघा. प्रिन्सिपल and principal. Excuse me, principal. Do you know the difference between these two words? What is it?
Yes.
पहिल्याचा अर्थ काय आहे? पहिल्यांदा उच्चार सांगा आणि मग अर्थ सांगा.
Principal.
प्लीज म्यूट समवन. पहिल्याचा उच्चार कसा करणार?
Principal.
प्रिन्सिपल म्हटलं तर चुकणार तुम्ही. इट इज नॉट प्रिन्सिपल बट इट इज
Principal.
करेक्ट. इट इज प्रिन्सिपल. Paul, right? Or you can say principal. Sometimes we can say principal, not Paul, but it is Paul. Principal. Okay, and second one is principal. Yesterday I met a principal. Am I right? तुमच्या मनामध्ये तुमच्या मनामध्ये असं कन्फ्युजन निर्माण होईल की सर एका तत्वाला कसं भेटले? तत्व ही काही कोणी व्यक्ती आहे का ज्याला सर भेटू शकतात? Will you get confused or not? Because of my pronunciation. But when I say yesterday I met a principal, is there any misunderstanding?
No.
No. So who should take care of pronunciations? We will say the speaker should take care, whoever he or she may be, right?
Yes.
लक्षात. किंवा असे अजून शब्द आहेत तुम्हाला थोडेसे सांगतो. इट इज इंटरेस्टिंग ऑल्सो. Start pronouncing, tell answers. Sorry, tell meanings. Which is the first word?
Hair.
Hair. Okay. And what is its meaning?
Sasa.
Sasa. Very good. Second one?
Hair.
Hair.
Correct. Marathi artha?
Yes.
Very good. Then third word?
Here.
Here.
Here, right?
Here.
Marathi meaning?
He.
येथे किंवा इकडे, right? And higher?
No. To a point.
Correct, to appoint. Very good. To appoint or to select for employment. Okay. So see, these are often confused words called homophones. Let's go back to our main screen and discuss further. तेच आपण इथे बघितलं बघा. आता कोणती लाईन होती आपली? ही लाईन होती बघा आपली. In English, right? Are you on the right track?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In English, there is a long list of words which have largely similar spellings or pronunciations but different meanings. And we have recently understood it with reference to some examples. Then, people with good pronunciation are understood by others, are usually understood by others. ज्यांचे उच्चार स्पष्ट आहेत त्यांना लोक समजून घेत असतात. That is simple calculation. We can understand. Then people with poor pronunciation are not understood properly. It is again obvious, okay? Even though they are good at grammar, we can understand. Then people with poor pronunciation may avoid oral communication with others. बघा मग लोकांची पळवाट हीच असते की आपल्याला नीट बोलता येत नाही, नीट उच्चार करता येत नाहीत, तर शांत राहणं किंवा कम्युनिकेशन टाळणं. पण आपल्याला टाळायचं नाही. लक्षात घ्या, आपल्याला बोलायचं आहे. योग्य वेळी योग्य गोष्टी बोलायच्या आहेत, तर आपल्याला योग्य रिस्पॉन्स मिळेल. आपल्या मनाप्रमाणे गोष्टी घडतील. आपण नाही बोललो तर मग कुठेतरी आपण मागे पडणार आहोत. कुठेतरी आपल्या मनासारख्या गोष्टी होणार नाहीत. Try to understand. Okay. Then people with poor pronunciation may avoid oral communication with others. Such people usually experience social isolation. मग असे जे उच्चार नीट न करणारे किंवा कमी बोलणारे, न बोलणारे लोक आहेत, they usually experience social isolation. What do you mean by social isolation? Isolation? Aloofness?
Communication with social.
No, it's not like that. Isolation.
सामाजिक अलगीकरण.
Alagikaran, very good. Detachment, you can say. Detachment, aloofness. Yes or no? तर आयसोलेशन म्हणजे काय, तर एकाकीपणा, एकटेपणा. तर तो एकाकीपणा त्यांना जाणवत असतो बिकॉज दे आर नॉट गुड कम्युनिकेटर्स. And people usually avoid talking with those people who don't talk. असं पण आहे दुसरी गोष्ट, आहे की नाही? बघा, जो कधी बोलतच नाही, तोंड उघडत नाही, त्याच्याशी आपण बोलायला जातो का? ससा टाळतो किंवा आपण ओपन होत नाही तशा व्यक्तीसमोर. अँड ऑब्वियसली दॅट पर्सन एक्सपिरियन्सेस social isolation or detachment or aloofness or aloneness. We know aloneness, loneliness, you know.
Yes.
Then employment difficulties. See, such people with poor pronunciation also experience employment difficulties. Such people cannot be easily hired by the organizations, by the companies, by the offices, we can say even. Then limited opportunities of growth. It is obvious because people say the person who speaks can sell. माहिती की नाही मराठीमध्ये काय म्हणतात त्याला? बोलणाऱ्याचं
बोलबोल सोना विकते. माती विकते.
माती विकते, करेक्ट. आणि न बोलणाऱ्याचं
सोनं पण विकत नाही.
हा, सोनं पण विकत नाही, तसंच आहे. म्हणून तर बोललं पाहिजे, लक्षात घ्या. ठीक आहे. वी युजली जज पीपल बाय द वे दे स्पीक. बघा पुढची लाईन आहे, and that has already been discussed by us. Again, we usually judge people by the way they speak, and so learners with poor pronunciation may be judged as incompetent. ज्यांचा उच्चार स्पष्ट नाही ते इनकॉम्पिटंट आहेत, अक्षम आहेत, सक्षम नाहीत असं समजलं जातं. ओके. परत अनएज्युकेटेड, illiterate or less habituated of communication, language, knowledge, yes or no? Then, or to be lacking in knowledge. To lack म्हणजे अभाव असणे, कमतरता असणे. तर त्यांच्याकडे नॉलेज नाही किंवा नॉलेजचा अभाव आहे असं पण जजमेंट, असं पण रिफ्लेक्शन असू शकते. आर यू क्लिअर? येस और नो?
Yes, sir.
Then come to the last line. The people who learn English as a second language usually find difficulties about pronunciations. It is not just about English. It is about any another language which is different from our mother tongue or national language. आपल्या मातृभाषेपेक्षा वेगळी असणारी कोणतीही भाषा बोलण्यासाठी आपल्याला एफर्ट्स घ्यावे लागतात, समजून घ्यावे लागतात, अर्थ समजून घ्यावा लागतोय, उच्चार समजून घ्यावा लागतोय, किंवा इम्प्लिकेशन समजून घ्यावे लागतात. कोणत्या शब्दाचे काय इम्प्लिकेशन्स आहेत आहे की नाही, ते पण समजून घ्यावं लागतं. कारण एकाच शब्दाला विविध अर्थ पण असू शकतात. मग ती मराठी असो, इंग्लिश असो किंवा इतर कोणती भाषा असो. जसं तुम्हाला इंग्लिशमध्ये पण माहिती आहे की टेबल हा शब्द आहे, टेबल, त्याचे 3 अर्थ माहिती आहेत तुम्हाला. स्पेलिंग तेच आहे बट मिनिंग्स आर डिफरंट. सांगू शकताय?
तक्ता.
तक्ता, व्हेरी गुड. अजून? बरोबर आहे. अजून आपला फर्निचर मधला टेबल, बरोबर.
पाढे.
पाढे, करेक्ट, व्हेरी गुड. थर्ड मिनिंग पाढे. बघा पाढे फर्निचर मधला टेबल, आणि तुम्ही सांगितलेला पहिला तक्ता, किंवा ज्याच्यामध्ये कॉलम्स आणि रोज अशी रचना असते त्याला आपण काय म्हणतो?
टेबल.
टेबल, करेक्ट. मग बघा स्पेलिंग तेच आहे पण अर्थ हे दे आर व्हेरी डिफरंट फ्रॉम इच अदर. त्या पाढ्याचा, त्या फर्निचर मधल्या टेबलचा आणि त्या कोणत्या रो आणि कॉलम असणाऱ्या टेबलचा काही संबंध आहे का? मग हे इम्प्लिकेशन्स आहेत, लक्षात घ्या. त्या ठराविक शब्दांचे मल्टिपल मिनिंग्स आहेत. त्याला पॉलिसिमस वर्ड्स म्हणतात. कसले वर्ड्स म्हणतात त्याला? पॉलिसिमस. पॉली मीन्स अनेक, सिमस स्टँड्स फॉर मिनिंग. किंवा मराठीमधला शब्द सांगतो तुम्हाला, ज ज आणि ग, जग, जग आहे की नाही. कोणते कोणते 3 अर्थ आहेत सांगा बघू त्या जग शब्दाला, ज आणि ग. एक म्हणजे मरू नको, जग आहे की नाही.
जग.
हा,
आणि आपलं जग अंघोळ करण्यासाठी जे मग वापरतो
हा,
ते.
करेक्ट करेक्ट. अंघोळ,
जग म्हणजे पूर्ण
पृथ्वी, राईट. हा, पूर्ण पृथ्वी आहे. दुसरा अंघोळीसाठीचा जग आहे आणि तिसरा मरू नको जग, राईट. येस और नो?
येस.
हा, बघा भाषा ही मनात घेतली तर खूप इंटरेस्टिंग गोष्ट आहे, खूप काही शिकून जाणारी गोष्ट आहे. आणि तुम्ही भाषेमध्ये इंटरेस्ट घेतला पाहिजे प्रत्येकाने, कारण तुमच्या नॉलेजचं फायनल रिफ्लेक्शन हे तुमच्या भाषेमधून होणार आहे. लक्षात घ्या, तुमच्या बोलण्यामधून होणार आहे, तुमच्या लिखाणामधून होणार आहे. आर यू गेटिंग ऑर नॉट? ठीक आहे. तर एवढ्या सगळ्या गोष्टी आपण प्रोनाउन्सिएशन बद्दल डिस्कस केल्या. डू वी हॅव इनफ टाइम टू प्रोसीड फर्दर?
Yes, sir.
Still we have some 10-15 minutes. We'll go ahead. Then in pronunciation, one of the most important terms is intonation. Can you see here?
Yes, sir.
इंटोनेशन माहिती आहे का कोणाला काय आहे, किंवा टोन काय असतो आपल्या बोलण्यामध्ये? टोनिंग म्हणतो, टोनिंग आहे की नाही? त्या टोनचा आणि कम्युनिकेशनच्या इफेक्टिव्हनेसचा काय संबंध आहे? तर काही संबंध नाही. समजा मी बोलतोय, मग माझ्या बोलण्यामध्ये चढ उतार आहेत म्हणून तुम्हाला ते ऐकावं असं वाटतंय समजा, आणि मी जर एकाच स्वरात खाली वर कुठेही आवाजाचे चढ उतार न करता बोलत असेल, तुम्हाला ऐकू वाटेल का?
नाही.
किंवा ऑडियन्सला ऐकू वाटेल का? तर सिम्पली नाही असं आपण म्हणू शकतो. सो फॉर द म्युझिकल क्वालिटी, फॉर द रिदम ऑफ आवर टॉक, फॉर आवर स्पीच, that intonation is very important, and that intonation is nothing but the pitch or level of our voice during our talk. ठीक आहे. आपण बोलत असताना आपल्या आवाजाची पातळी म्हणजेच काय तर इंटोनेशन. ओके. मग या इंटोनेशनला एवढं महत्व प्रेझेंटेशन मध्ये का आहे? It is because our tone reflects a large number of meanings, a large number of attitudes, a large number of feelings, a large number of reactions. Do you agree with me or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
For example, कसं तर बघा, मागे मी कदाचित तुम्हाला सांगितलं असेल किंवा नसेल तरी लक्षात घ्या. एक टोन आहे, सांगितलंय?
Yes, sir.
हा, तुम्हाला मागे मी हे सांगितलं होतं की कुठून आलात आपण आणि हे कुठून आलाय, हे कुठून आलाय, कुठून आलात आपण. बदललं काय?
Tone.
टोन बदलला, आणि त्याच्यासोबत माझ्या भावना पण पुढे गेल्या, रिफ्लेक्ट झाल्या, बरोबर?
Yes.
मग पहिल्या टोन मध्ये which reaction, which attitude do I have? Is it of respect? Hey, कुठून आलाय? Is it of respect?
No.
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 हा. आणि दुसरे प्रोनाउन्सिएशन, दुसरा टोन, कुठून आलात आपण? रिस्पेक्ट. करेक्ट. रिस्पेक्ट, पोलाइटनेस, है की नाही? पॉलिश्ड बिहेवियर, मॅनर्स, इटिकेट्स, है की नाही? बघा, एवढ्या सगळ्या गोष्टी तुमच्या टोनमधून रिफ्लेक्ट होत आहेत, आणि म्हणून आपल्याला त्या टोनची काळजी घ्यायची आहे. आपण कोणाशी बोलतोय, कधी बोलतोय, काय बोलतोय, कसं बोलतोय. मॅटर्स आर नॉट? मॅटर्स आर नॉट?
Yes.
मॅटर्स, लक्षात घ्या. आणि इट मॅटर्स इन प्रोफेशन, in that organizational setup, organizational structure which we have learned in our first lecture. आहे की नाही? त्या ऑर्गनायझेशनल स्ट्रक्चरमध्ये तुम्ही अनेक वरिष्ठ आणि कनिष्ठ आणि तुमच्या सहकाऱ्यांसोबत असणार आहात. There your tones are going to be counted by the people who are in contact with you. Am I right?
Yes.
And they are going to have your image in their mind on the basis of your pronunciation, as we have recently discussed. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now let us go ahead for line by line discussion of this intonation. Okay, I'll highlight it. We'll take the opportunity to speak, to read the way in which Shraddha had taken the opportunity, taken the initiative. Someone please go ahead. Someone had raised a hand. मगाशी कोणीतरी हँड रेज केला होता बघा. मग मी विचारलं होतं त्यावेळेस. आर यू देअर? Someone, please go ahead. Should I take name? There is Shreyash Survase, roll number 65.
Yes, sir.
हाँ. Shreyash, please
Yes,
go
sir.
ahead. हाँ, please read.
Intonation is defined as the pitch of voice with which a phrase or sentence is uttered by the speaker.
It is uttered.
Simply change in tone is called as.
Shreyash.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It is uttered. Okay.
Uttered by the speaker.
Correct. Go ahead.
Simple change in tone is called as intonation.
It is simple or simply?
Intonation or simply, sir.
Correct. Very good. Simply.
Intonation or change of pitch. Change in tone is called as intonation.
Correct. Go ahead. Go ahead. Shreyash, go ahead.
सर रेंज गेली होती.
अच्छा, हाँ ठीक आहे, वाचा.
Intonation or change of pitch is crucial is singling speaker meaning, particularly interpersonal attitudes. Intonation shows the speaker's attitude. Punctuation in written communication plays the role of intonation. It is by changing the pitch that we can indicate certainty, uncertainty, enthusiasm, boredom, and so on. We can detect fine shades of meaning in other people's speech. We can say that sounded unhappy, tired, sneering, self-satisfied, saccharine, and so on.
Sarcastic.
These attitudes are picked up from very fine variation in pitch and loudness.
Correct. Very good. So, ठीक है. I think Rutuja Thengil wishes to read, right? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Please read.
तेच का सर परत?
Yes, no problem. We'll again understand some things which we have not learned in first reading. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, sir. Intonation is defined as the pitch of voice with which a phrase or sentence is uttered by the speaker.
Correct.
Simply change in tone is called as intonation. Intonation or change of speech is crucial in signaling speaker meaning, particularly in interpersonal attitudes. Intonation shows the speaker's attitude. Punctuation is written communication plays the role of intonation. It is by changing the pitch that we can indicate certainty, uncertainty, enthusiasm, boredom, and so on. We can detect fine shades of meaning in other people's speech. We can say that sounded unhappy, tired, sneering, self-satisfied, sarcastic, and so on. These attitudes are picked up from very fine variations in pitch and loudness.
Correct. So we can find that in Rutuja's pronunciations, there are almost no errors, right? So it is the matter of, again, habit. We have recently talked about habit of pronouncing, habit of twisting our tongue, right? That is very essential. Very good, Rutuja. Okay. We'll go line by line. Okay. Intonation is defined as the pitch of voice. Pitch means level, as I have recently told. Pitch of voice with which a phrase or a sentence is uttered by the speaker. ज्या आवाजाच्या पातळीमध्ये एखादं वाक्य, एखादा शब्द त्या स्पीकरने उच्चारलेला आहे, त्याचा विचार आपण इंटोनेशन मध्ये करतोय. Simply change in tone is called as intonation. चेंज म्हणजे काय तर आवाजामध्ये होणारा चढ उतार, फ्लक्च्युएशन्स. डू यू नो फ्लक्च्युएशन्स, अप्स अँड डाऊन्स?
Yes.
So you can understand that whenever a person is happy, extremely angry, extremely excited, that time that person talks in loud voice. Is it our experience or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Correct. And on the other hand, whenever a person is tired, bored, yes or no, exhausted, that time that person speaks in a low voice. So that is again our experience, and we understand whether that person is happy or sad on the basis of the way, on the basis of the pitch of that person's voice. Is that right? Yes or
Yes,
no? हां. आणि हे सगळं या हायलाइट केलेल्या पार्टमध्ये आहे. देर इज नथिंग मोर दॅन दिस. So I think the time is not permitting us to proceed further for the remaining things. We will stop here for today and we will go for the attendance. Okay?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
So go ahead, roll number 1,
Present, sir.
2. Roll number 2 is absent. Okay. Roll number 3. Four.
Sir, roll number present.
Roll number
2.
2 is present. Okay. What about 3? 3 is absent. Okay. Roll number 4.
Present, sir.
Roll number 3. Are you present?
Present, sir.
हाँ, okay.
Yes,
ठीक
sir.
है, ठीक है. Roll number 4.
Present, sir.
5. Roll number 5 is absent. Roll number 6. 6 is absent. Roll number 7.
Sir, present. 6.
Tell your roll number.
6.
6. Okay, ठीक है. Roll number 7 is absent. Roll number 8. ठीक है. Roll number 7. Roll number 7. Are you present?
Sir.
तुमचा आवाज ब्रेक होतोय. I'm repeating. Roll number 7. Are you present?
Present, sir.
Okay, ठीक है. Roll number 8.
Present, sir.
9.
Present, sir.
10.
Present, sir.
11. Roll number 11 is absent. Roll number 12. 13. 13 is absent. Roll number 14.
Present, sir.
15.
13 present, sir.
Okay, 13 present. Roll number 15.
Present, sir.
16. 16 is absent. Roll number 17.
Yes, sir.
18. Roll number 18 is absent. Roll number 19.
Present.
20. 20 is absent. 21. ठीक है. 22.
Yes, sir.
23.
Present, sir.
हाँ, 24. 24 is absent. 25 is absent. ठीक है. 25 is present. ठीक है. 26.
Yes, sir.
27.
Present, sir.
28.
Present.
29.
Present, sir.
30.
Surprise.
Roll number 30. 30. Absent. Okay. 31.
Present, sir.
32. 32 is absent. 33.
Present, sir.
34. 34 is absent. And then 35.
Present, sir.
36.
Present, sir.
37.
Present, sir.
38. 38 is absent. 39.
Present, sir.
40.
Yes, sir.
41.
Present, sir.
42.
Present, sir.
43. 43 is absent. 44.
Present, sir.
45.
Present, sir.
Okay. 46.
Present, sir.
47. 47 is absent. 48 is absent. 49 is
Yes, sir.
absent. हाँ ठीक है. 50.
Present, sir.
51. 51.
Present, sir.
52.
Yes, sir.
53.
Present, sir.
54.
Present, sir.
55.
Present, sir.
56.
Present, sir.
57.
Present, sir.
58.
Present, sir.
59.
Present, sir.
60.
Yes, sir.
61.
Present, sir.
62. 62 is absent. 63 is absent. 64.
Present, sir.
65.
Present, sir.
66. 66 is absent. 67. 67 is absent. 68.
Present, sir.
Okay, I think 68 is the last roll number, right?
Yes, sir.
So I will repeat those absent numbers once again. Roll number 5, roll number 11, 16, 18, 20, 24, then 30, 32, 34, 38, 43, 47, 48, 62, 63, 66, and 67.
Sir, 34 is present. Sir, 67 present है.
67 present आहे आणि 34 present आहे, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Anyone else?
Sir,
हाँ
63.
63. ओके ठीक आहे. अजून
5 is present, sir.
हाँ 5 ज्योती चौगुले, राइट? हाँ ठीक है. एनीवन एल्स? ठीक है. So let us stop here for today. Whatever the remaining discussions are, we will hold in our next lecture. Thank you.